Hello people, welcome to Mind Reacts, and today I decided to do two videos. I've thought about doing that today because I think today is actually National Video Game Day. I have a PS4. I don't. I've always had PS, I've never had an Xbox kind of thing. It's been going on now, so there's a reason for why I like PS. I just like simplicity of PS and everything else like that. And I have played a lot of games in my life. So here are my top 10 games, I should say, my opinion, top bottle mentions. A little bit of a disclaimer. First off, I have played multiple series games. First off, there will be one series per franchise. I know it's a little bit of a thing, but and I also play a lot of sport games. So one sports game per like association kind of thing. So for example, if I put Madden on the list, I have to put a certain kind of Madden. I can't put two Mads on the list. That kind of thing. Okay, number 5. I'll mention number 5 is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Now, Hellblade is a very small game. No one knows about it because it's very short. It kind of mixes horror elements with not so much an RPG, but kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, like medievalish kind of thing. It really actually does good, and I wish like horror games would come back to this style more and have like a medievalish kind of thing going on. Number 4 is the only one people might know this one, Final Fantasy VII. Now, I had never been in Final Fantasy VII. That's why I kind of put it so low. I know it's a great game and everything like that. People have said it's a great game, but at the same time, I know it's a long game and a story has to be very gripping. It has to move me. And for this game, it did move me when I saw my sister play it, but sometimes like, okay, I didn't get very invested into the game. And those weird roadblock kind of graphics, I guess you would say, kind of did throw me for the loop. Number 3 would be Crash Bandicoot. We still got into it since the Insane Trilogy came out last year. And yeah, I basically put the whole entire franchise. I didn't put a single game, but I'd put one game. I'd probably put Crash, the first Crash, because that's the one I made most of the time. Number 2, Nier Automata. Kind of same thing with Hellblade. Low market game. Nobody kind of really know about it. Decent game. It's a relatively short game, but the only thing that kind of falls for it is it's very simplistic. There's not much difference in that game. And number 1, Ratchet and Clank. Yes, I'm talking about the reboot of Ratchet and Clank. It's actually really good. Alright, my top 10. Number 10 would be Darksiders 2. Now, I know the new one's coming out. I'm getting the new one. But this one, Darksiders 2, I actually beat this one. I didn't beat the first one. I could never get past the one part. I can't remember what it was called. Like Alice's movement. I can't remember what you call it. You would beat all this beside the point. But this one was such a good story. It's a dark story, and I love death kind of thing. He's good. And all the power-ups, everything like that in the game. Number 8, number 9, MLB The Show 17. Now, you were 5, but 18 on this list. 18 has a lot of problems with it. The fielding's weird. The Immortals break the game. 17 on the other hand, I know I had a creative player that was 9 overall in my Down Dynasty. That was fun. But at the same time, that plays as the Immortals. If you had the Immortals in the game, you just basically replace the 9 overall with Immortals. Think about it in that case. I know the game is good. 17 is good. And there's a lot more content. See, if you release content for the game consistently, it's good. But if you release a lot of content like this one, I swear to God, we're like halfway point, almost not even halfway, almost done the season. Almost done the season. And I think I've seen more content in this game in 17 than I did in 18. Number 8, Assassin's Creed 2. Yes, I know this new one, Bayek, is pretty good, but this one, Ezio, is officially a badass. I'm not kidding. He is probably one of the best characters that you will play in a game, and the story itself is so gripping, and I like those miles and everything about this game. The only thing that I grab about this game is that you make I know they rebooted and everything else, but they didn't really change a whole lot of things. They made it probably between the, I guess the frequency system more I guess, friendly, I guess you mix it sometimes, because it is good, but it could be a whole lot better. Number 7, NBA 2K11. Yes, I know I put a low NBA 2K game, but this is the one that I always have considered the best 2K game. No matter what you say, this game has always been the best. It had so much replay factor. The multiplayer was up and up that time of year. The my Jordan kind of thing. Awesome. This game was on a different level when it came out. When Live wasn't doing it. Live saw a game opportunity, they botched it, and 2K saw opportunity to take over, and they have now. But, you know, we'll see. Live and 2K have rivalry right now, but we'll see what happens. Number 6, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. I know Spyro's Re-Natural is coming out. I'm getting that. But this one I played the most of. I didn't play most of 1 at all. 3, I gained kind of like the whole different character aspect where you had so many different characters in the game. 2 is the one where I played the most, and I loved it. Number 5, God of War, the newer one. The story is just so deep, and they have changed, I guess, the mold of it into where it's not a hack and slash brutal game, I guess you would call it. It's a hack and slash RPG game, but it has more of an RPG kind of feel to it. What I mean by it is that you have to have the right amount of suits in order to actually level up a character and overall do good in the game. I did beat that game, not 100%. I was going to try 100%, but didn't try to do it. Number 4, Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, the reason I put high in God of War because God of War wasn't really that challenging to me. Horizon Zero Dawn here, it was challenging as heck. Literally, the last boss, I had to cut back from it and then like take a break from it for a while because it was so hard. And then come back to it. I'm like, okay, I got it now. Let's do this. And it beat the game. Decent game. It's a hard game, I tell you right now. If you want a good RPG, that's one I recommend to you. Number 3, Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. Now, I know Uncharted is a game series that people are on one side they like it, and one side they don't like it. I love it. I love the Uncharted series. I'm loving Tomb Raider right now. That's my fix, since considering Uncharted is, I hope, I will be done for more people in the future, because what else are you going to do? Nathan Drake's no longer in the series. You have Chloe and whatever the heck the other girl is. Hard to be the guys you're going, the characters you're going to go to, but I don't really see how can that be a push when the game wasn't really that good, I think, in my head. But we'll see. But this one was actually one of the really good games. I am not one for third-person shooters. I am more with the first-person shooter because I like to rotate and see what's all around me. I mean, I know it kind of defeats the purpose of having a shooter game, but at the same time, I like having third-person shooters. Number 2, Prince of Persia: War of It. The funny thing about this is, I had this game on PC, same as Assassin's Creed 2, on PC for the longest time. Yeah, I had a game on PC. How does that work? I'm not going to put in details, it just took a long time for me to actually do it. But this game in particular, I played so much, I beat it so much. I did almost 100%, I think I did actually 100% one time I did. Yeah, I did 100% one time. You get the secret boss at the end of the game. It was cool. It's hard getting 100% though right now. It is basically one of the best games I've played story-wise. Anything else, I have replayed it so many times. I have beat it so many times. I love Prince of Persia. I wish they would make it and make a new game, or remake the first three games, scrap the other 2 games, just make a new series in general, or something like that. And number 1, Legend of Dragoon. Now you're probably saying, what the heck, Legend of Dragoon? This game was so small, and this is actually the first game I ever beat. And for that slow reason alone, this game was one of my favorite games, and still is probably my favorite game until something tops it over. This game was hard for me to beat, not gonna lie, but at the same time, it just gripping story and showing they actually had a lot of good graphics actually in the storylines and the cutscenes. They actually had a good story. I beat the full game in 32 hours. And so, yeah, those are my top 10 video games, in my opinion, in our National Video Game Day. Comment your top 10 or top 5 video games down below. So, yeah, peace.